If I had $1,000,000, I'd buy a condo and not a house. When this song came out in '88, I was 10 years old. You could have bought 3 houses. Today, it's not so much. I'm going to show you why, but it's probably, let me turn that down. Today, it's considerably better, I think, as an opportunity to buy a condo. Don't get me wrong, houses are going to outperform condos in the long run, but in the short term, it's really hard to get into the market. And a condo is probably the best option. Today they're cheap, you're buying at a low. Houses, there's a third the inventory, and it's a gong show. So first off, real estate's effectively not changed. We've got some new restrictions, but we're blessed. We're still open. We're considered an essential service. I'm still able to work. And we're very mindful of that. Now, $1,000,000 is a heck of a lot of money. And I'm not playing light that's a bad budget or a good budget and everyone should be over $1,000,000. The city of Toronto is extremely expensive. But let's face it, if you're at the $1,000,000 price point, you're kind of almost in the housing market, but you have a really strong footing in the condo market. I think it's a much safer bet to get a great condo at a discount today compared to pre-COVID numbers, giving you an ability to ride with the market, grow equity, and then get to the next house. Like a detached house in the city of Toronto is a big commodity. It's fierce competition. You're buying firm cash, no offers. Condo market is just starting to pop. I made a prediction in a video. You can see it below. It's one of the first videos that we've done. If you watched it and you subscribed, thank you very much. We appreciate that. But we started to say that 1 in 4 condos was selling. We're probably 1 in 2 or 1 in 3. It's depending on the neighborhood. And I'm going to show you on my screen what I see as a realtor. It's kind of the back end access towards our portal through Treb. And when you look at the hot sheets today on Monday, Mondays are great days because you get the bulk of the new listings, but you also see the bulk of the activity that took place over the weekend. And looking at the numbers, things are selling. Condos are selling. And you're going to soon probably find that you've missed the boat entering the condo. But back to the house. $1,000,000, say, in the East End where I live. I live at Pape and Danforth. East End, Pape and Danforth, you've got zero budget. As you move west, you're getting into almost a fixer-upper semi, best case scenario. Inherently, there's going to be a large flaw, 2 bedrooms, no parking. You're going to be in it for 30, 50, 100 grand worth of renovations. West End, it's the same story. It's really hard to get something for $1,000,000. Net living space, when you take out the stairs in a home compared to a condo, you're getting about the same square footage. You're getting parking, you're getting a view, you're getting a balcony, you're in an excellent building, and in many cases, maybe a better location. Maybe something more urban, walking distance of the subway versus the outskirts of the city. Certainly, you can buy something for $1,000,000, but if it was my $1,000,000, I'd be buying a condo. And I'll just give you a quick tour of what's starting to happen, what it looks like in terms of sales on the ground today being January 18th. Yeah, it is the 18th. So today, January 18th, 2021, why I'd buy a condo. This is what we see as realtors on the Toronto Real Estate Board. And it gives us full access to condos, houses, stats, ways to automatically email listings to our clients. Now, I've just broken up 3 snapshots from the hot sheet. And first off, to get started, looking at all the sales that took place in the last 7 days for homes in Toronto. And as I scroll through this list, I can tell you that not a lot of them were below $1,000,000. The vast majority were well in excess of $1,000,000. And great locations, bad locations, good pockets, bad pockets. On a whole, $1,000,000 it's just not getting you there. And I've got a great button here. I can just click, gives me the statistics of the units that I was looking at. And just within the last 189 sales within the last 7 days, it shows me as a breakdown the communities that they were located in, but also the average, median, mode, the low, and the high of the prices. And that average price point was almost $1.4 million. The vast majority of homes that are coming up, you're really not getting in at a threshold of $1 million. But when I click over to the hot sheets,
This is from Bloor to the Lake, Dufferin to the DVP. This is everything that's taking place today in terms of our hot sheets. SC, as I'm just kind of scrolling over here, SC is sold conditional, and then we have sold. Look, I go through this list. Out of 88, almost half of these are either marked as sold or sold conditional. It's showing that the condominium market is extremely hot today. It wasn't like this weeks ago. It wasn't like this a month ago. There's certainly nothing in the press that indicated, or certainly there wasn't a single day that I looked at this hot sheet months ago and saw these types of numbers. What we saw were hundreds of listings hitting the market, but not hundreds of sales taking place. So these are really good active numbers. And as you scroll through the list, the vast majority of these, 90%, are below $1 million. There's just great product that's still there. It's getting snapped up. The great deals are getting snapped up. This is like Midtown to North York. Again, 40, maybe even 50%, if we count through the numbers, are sales. But lots of product, lots of opportunities, and lots of good conditioned condos that are going to start rapidly appreciating.
As you can see from the hot sheets, there isn't a lot that takes place below $1 million. There is in the condominium market. There's an incredible amount of opportunity between one form of ownership and the other. Come spring, come summer, the list of homes that sold below $1 million in the city of Toronto might not be present in the numbers that I just showed you today. Condominiums, every single day, it's getting a little brighter, it's getting a little better. If you're a seller, like I said last week, if you're a seller, a couple weeks ago, if you're a seller, hold on. Prices are going to appreciate. If you're a buyer, I got to tell you, you got to jump in now. Interest rates are going to remain low. This is a fantastic opportunity, and you're going to get a better built, probably end product as a condo versus the upkeep and the maintenance of the house. But comment, like us, share, connect with us. We're here to help. 416-457-1722 is my number, and it's Jarrod Armstrong from the Armstrong Team. Have a great day.